Hello, welcome to Riverwalk Trail. This path was established in 2021. The location you are standing at contains a lot of wonderful history for Chagrin Falls. Let's learn about it. This path allows you to walk along the Chagrin River and enjoy its natural beauty. Feel free to walk the trails and keep an eye out for other informational signs along the way. The dam you see here was originally built in 1841 by Aaron Bliss and John Mayhew to run a flour mill. It is an arch-shaped dam and it was not easy to build. While building the original dam, heavy rains came and caused the dam to fail. Its failure caused the original Cleveland Street Bridge to be swept away, causing other mills downstream to be damaged also. Within a year, Aaron Bliss and Samuel Poole became partners and rebuilt the dam and the mill. The dam was originally 21 feet tall. It's been reduced in recent years. Mr. Bliss and Mr. Poole converted the mill to a woolen mill, and the woolen mill produced thousands of yards of wool cloth. In the mid-1840s, the mill was sold to the Lake Erie Paper Company, who converted the mill from cloth to paper manufacturing. They produced paper until a fire destroyed the mill in 1854. Davis & Son purchased the property and rebuilt the mill to produce newsprint using rags and straw fiber. They were in business until 1858. There was also a stone quarry on this side of the river for many years. To learn more about the quarry, look for the informational sign near the entrance to the trail. Local brothers, Alfred and Fitch Adams, along with Mr. Jewett of Cincinnati, formed the Adams and Jewett Company and purchased the mill in 1868 and began making paper using manila rope for fiber. Over the years, the Adams family increased the size of the mill by adding more manufacturing buildings to handle additional paper products. The number of buildings grew until the mill covered a very large footprint on both sides of the bridge, as can be seen in this aerial view. On Saturday, July 15, 1882, there was an explosion in the bleaching room of the mill. Several men were injured, and Albert Schwartzentrup died in the accident. Because of its location on the river, the mill experienced many floods. It sustained heavy damage in the floods of 1883, 1891, 1913, 1989, and 1994. In the flood of 1891, Fitch Adams drowned in the mill reservoir while inspecting possible damage to the dam. The company was renamed the Adams Bag Company in 1899. By this time, it had grown into one of the most successful paper manufacturers in the country. In its heyday, during the 1920s to the 1940s, it was the #1 employer in Chagrin Falls. In 1925, the mill became part of the Chase Bag Company. For many years, a yearly rite of passage was for the senior class to paint their graduation year on the mill's water tower. Here's a couple examples. Chase Bag operated here until 1990, when it was sold to the Ivex Corporation. Much of the mill was demolished in 1991. Most of the buildings west of the bridge were not being used, and the Cleveland Street Bridge needed repair. The bridge was rerouted to be curved and went over where the buildings used to be on the west side, directly over where this arrow is in this picture. The mill finally closed for business in 2004. The remaining buildings on the east side of the bridge were demolished in recent years. All that is left is the smokestack and the foundations of the old buildings and their history. But many of us in Chagrin remember how large the old mill was. Enjoy your time in Chagrin and visit us anytime at chagrinhistory.org or stop by the museum at 87 East Washington Street in town. Have a wonderful day.